Good morning. How's everyone doing today? Okay, let me check. How's everyone doing? Okay, so I'm live. Yeah, how's it going this morning? Is everybody good? I'm good. Okay. All right, so let me get settled in here. Hi. Here I am. We're doing a stream today. Yeah, so sorry, got distracted by something. Okay, so yeah, today is it the usual. We're gonna do 20-minute sprints as I try to get myself together for the morning or for the day. What else to say? Sorry I haven't been live in a couple of days, but it's fine. This will probably, tomorrow will probably be the last time I'm gonna go daily. I have a different schedule planned for October and November and also December. So it'll be different than the daily lives, but I will get into that as soon as I finalize it. So today is the last day of September, and that means once this day is over, I'm not going to be focusing on Seed Among the Rocks for at least 2 months. So I want to get as far as I can today with finishing Seed Among the Rocks. So on Monday, I think, I did a 12-hour write-a-thon by myself, and I wrote almost 15,000 words in one day. So that was amazing. And it was fun. Like the words were just flowing, and they haven't flowed in a long time. And so I wrote Tuesday, I wrote Wednesday, not as much, obviously. Let me see what I wrote. Again, the numbers are skewed because I copy and pasted and moved some scenes around. But if I had to say how much I actually wrote yesterday, maybe about like 5,000 words. And then the day before that, it says 3,808, which seems to be correct for Tuesday. And then, of course, Monday was the almost 15K. So I've put a lot of words into this draft. And let's see, right now it is at 79,000 words. But again, during the write-a-thon, I only focused on one point of view. So I have Shaw's point of view pretty much done from beginning to end, except for the actual end. So like if you're doing Save the Cat, like the act 3 beats, I don't have. So the break into 3, I kind of don't have the All Is Lost moment or the Dark Night of the Soul. So the ending, I've got up into the bad guys closing in, and I think the All Is Lost scene is next. So I made a lot of progress because I didn't have any of those scenes done. I just had notes on them. So that I got that far is really awesome and really cool. So now what I have to do is the same for Emerton's point of view and go from where I left off into the end. So, I mean, I'm thinking that is what I want to focus on today, is getting Emerton's point of view up into the same point that Shaw's point of view is, because that would be more close to a completed draft than not to have anything, or to have a lot less for Emerton's point of view. So today, that's going to be the focus, is going to be all Emerton all day and focusing on getting her story straightened out. And I think that would also help with Shaw's story and the parts that I don't really know. As far as what I remember from my writing, I know that there's a lot of stuff I need to do with the characters and with just like adding angst and adding depth to the story. I mean, I feel like what I've written so far is just very surface level, just get the scenes done type stuff. But that is completely fine because this is the first draft and I can deepen and expand and everything later during revision. So yeah, it's still my plan. Whatever I get done today is what I get done for Seed Among the Rocks. Come tomorrow, as Preptober begins and then NaNoWriMo, I'm only focusing on my new, or I'll just say new stories. Because I do want to do a bit of flash fiction in between the nanoing and the prepping. And like even some notes on Seed Among the Rocks, but now I'm not going to open this document. I'm not going to focus on it. It's going to be done. Just anything that comes to my mind for any story is fine, as just Seed Among the Rocks is being put away, resting for at least a month. And then Nano, I'll be working on the Shakespeare retelling series. So that is not, or I don't know what I was going to say there, but that's going to be the focus. So yeah, today I'm just focusing on writing Emerton's point of view. Might go over a little bit of Shaw's, but essentially I want to get her side of the story up to the same point that Shaw's is that I have done, so that I can comfortably put it to rest. So when I come back, there's a full story for me to revise and dive into. So that's where I am. What's going on over here? Okay, I'm gonna get a timer pulled up. And then we're gonna get started. I have to sneeze. Okay, we're gonna go with a timer from HK. Oh goodness. Okay. Timer. Go with the fall type looking timer. And then we're gonna go 20 minutes. I'm going to share the screen, Chrome tab, Instagram, no, not Instagram. Timer, full screen, the timer, and there it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with some sprints, and I'll talk to you, whoever is here, in 20 minutes. Okay. All right, that was the end of the first sprint. Let me know how you did. If you're here, also say hello. I did pretty well. Like, I'm in a good place right now as far as like writing goes. Again, like, it's probably not anything that is near like good, but the fact that it's getting written is amazing. So on that one, I thought I got more, but this is fine. I got what is it? 582? Yeah, 582. That's around average for me for a 20-minute sprint. If I'm like in the flow, but I did get up and do something in the beginning. So that is pretty average for me. I usually get about 600 ish per sprint. I just noticed that I left out of my video. Per sprint, I have to give myself watch time. Excuse the choking. Again, don't have water here. I have water from yesterday, but I feel like it will taste bad. Okay, so yeah, 582. I'm in Emerton's point of view. I don't really know what's happening in her point of view. Like, I have a general direction, right? But like, I don't really know what's happening. So this is kind of a pantsing situation that we're in. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that there's enough substance to the scene. So when I come back to it and I read it all through, it's a complete story, and then I can say, this needs to be better. Relationships, I can edit and revise better than just the idea still rummaging around in my head. So I'm gonna move pretty quickly, probably do the sprints this morning. Don't have anyone here yet. Which is fine. So I'm gonna get the timer set up again. And I think I'm gonna should I do 25? I might do 25. Just because you have to ride the wave. What? This is not a wave. Ride the wave. And when you're on a wave, you just gotta get on it. You just gotta go. Let the wave take you. So don't hinder it. If you're in a riding flow, get in the flow. Yeah, especially like if you have ADHD like me, once you're in a flow, you don't get out of the flow, okay? You don't get out of the flow. So saying that, I do want to give myself a little bit of like buffer and caveat, because I know like if I say I'm going to focus on something, if I'm too rigid with myself, then I will rebel. So my plan is definitely to let Seed Among the Rocks rest. But if I happen to pick it up during the rest period, it's totally fine. If I want to focus on it, I'm just gonna go with the flow. But the main project that I am calling myself to focus on is going to be my channel in Preptober, the NaNoWriMo, and then I'll probably will do Vlogmas this year again, but actually make it through to Christmas. So yeah, I got some things planned. I got some things to still plan, but I'm excited. So yeah, the plan is to let Seed Among the Rocks rest, and then if not, but like that is the plan. And if I want to spend time on it in the next couple of months, I can. But the main goal is my channel, my getting my Shakespeare series outlined for in October, and then getting it at least book, not at least, getting the first book written. So that is my plan. Again, ride the flow of whatever your creative mind is taking you. So I'm gonna ride it, and whatever I want to create, I'm just gonna create. But those are the goals. And Sarah's here to say hello. At my day job, so I can't reach my keyboard much, but I'm here and I hit like. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you have a good day at work and are having a good day. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna sprint again because I'm in a flow. So let's keep it flowing, and we're gonna go for 25 minutes. Okay. All right, that is the end of sprint number 2. If you did something, how did you do? I don't know how I did. I think I started here. Got distracted a little bit, but I got 656. No idea where this scene's going, but I like it. Okay, I gotta go put my trash outside. But yeah, if you worked on something, let me know how you did. Eva stopped in to say hello, and I said hello in the chat. Today is full day. Got to visit with my mama tomorrow, so many nerves because peopling happens so rarely. I feel you on that. Plus, final visit pre-move. Nice. Yeah, so I already said what I got done. 656, I think. I already deselected it, so I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure it was 656. And yeah, I'm just, this scene might be going on longer than is necessary, but I'm going to write it because I want to. I need to build up some character tension and kind of figure out where I need to go with the next scene, and just Emerton's overall disposition, because I don't want her to waffle too much of like thinking about the past and like trying to make this mission happen. So I want to give a really concrete like cut from her old way of thinking to a new way of thinking. So the first half of the book, she's like dealing with guilt and stuff, but then I want her to have a moment where she's like, okay, I'm going to fully move forward. Not to say that she won't have little twinges of like having a conscience, but don't want that so much. I want her to fully come into herself. So I'm trying to write that in a believable way. But again, first draft, who knows what's going to happen. So yeah, then I'll finish that scene, and then yeah. And then I just want to get into her just working more closely with the antagonist, because she is with the antagonist in this book. So I'm kind of, okay, if you've read Shadow and Bone, I don't want it to be like this. So I'm trying really hard not to make it like this, but it's giving me Darkling and Alina vibes. Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Because I mean, I don't ship the Darkling with Alina. So, but the way I'm writing it, I feel like people would ship them together. And, you know, kind of like the evil person, then you got the main girl, and then, I don't know. Don't know if I like it. But again, first draft, revisions will come. But right now, I'm getting Darkling and Alina vibes from them both in their relationship. But they're definitely not going to make out. I won't have that because that's weird. Because, I mean, it's like the same thing, but except she knows that he's really old because he's immortal. But she already knows that part. Shadow and Bone and Alina didn't know that. But anyway, that's where I am. What's everyone else working on? Or what else did you get done? I will reset the timer. And then I need to go take my trash, do the curb. And then I'll be back and writing this Darkling and Alina scene. It's not the Darkling and Alina, okay? She's fully committed to his evil plans. And she knows they're the evil plans, so it's kind of different, right? Right? Yeah, it's kind of different. But yeah, definitely giving me Darkling and Alina vibes. I'm going to write that down for my future self just so that I can make sure that it's not like the Darkling and Alina. How can I subvert that? Because I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know how Emerton's character is going to be in book 3 because I haven't figured it out. I have no idea. I have no idea um, of anything. I don't know if she's going to get redeemed. I don't know if she's going to go full dark and become the villain. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I wrote that down just so that my editing self in the future can make sure that I'm not just copying YA tropes because I don't want to do that. I need to subvert the tropes. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start 20 minutes and I guess 26 seconds. So go ahead and get some stuff done and we'll talk again in 20 minutes. All right. So that is the end of that sprint number 3, I think. And oh my gosh, I am in a pickle. Well, I'm not in a pickle. I'm noticing some things about my story that I don't like. So what did I get for the words? I don't know. Probably like 100 or so. And then as soon as I made the comparison of Demetrius and Emberton to the Darkling and Alina, did I subconsciously start writing Shadow and Bone? Maybe. Because yeah, I just noticed, like, don't know why this is happening. But like I'm writing Emerton really, really passive. And Demetrius, who is the antagonist who she's working with, is literally making all of the choices. And she's just doing what he says. And that's not even Emerton's character, for one. She would never just do what somebody says. Like the whole point of book 1 was her trying to break free of people telling her what to do. And so for her to go into book 2 and then just start doing everything that somebody tells her to do makes no sense. You see, okay, people look at me crazy when I say I don't like to read while I'm writing stuff in the same genre because I start subconsciously putting stuff in there. Like, okay, it's a whole completely different situation. But at the same time, the way the Darkling used Alina in book 1, if you haven't seen it or read it, I'm sorry, it's going to be spoilers. But the way he used her in book 1, she literally did nothing. Like she had no agency. She didn't make any decisions. He puppeted her the entire time. And that's why I didn't like Alina as a character, because she just sat there and just did everything that people told her to do. And in my opinion, she didn't do anything in book 1, Shadow and Bone. She didn't do anything at all. She was just this little pawn that he was just moving around. He took her like, oh, let me show her to the people, and oh, she's gonna heal our land and stuff like that, whatever. And like she's just going along and just listening to everything the Darkling says. And then why am I writing my character like that? I don't understand. It's crazy. And it's not even her character. Like in book 1, like she screwed everything up because she was so focused on herself and so focused on making her own choices, her own decisions. And then now she's just like, meh, what? What am I doing? And she already knows this character. She knows he's a liar. She knows what he's done. So it makes no sense for her to be so okay with just doing what he says. So I need to put some more character back into her because I don't know what happened to her. But she's just like, okay. And that's not going to fly. I'm in a more passive chapter of my book too and trying to make the character question what's going on, but it's not helping the passiveness. Yeah, like I was writing this scene and then all of a sudden I just got the mental picture of Shadow and Bone of Alina and the Darkling. And I was like, wow, this is not it. This is not what I was going for. This is not her character at all. So now I'm trying to figure out how I can make sure that she's just not doing what he says. So he can have his own ideas, he can have his agenda, but Emerton has to have hers too. And she needs to also be making moves against him. just for the sole fact, like even if they're working on the same goal, which they are, even doesn't matter because Emerton's just like I want to do what I want to do, and I can't trust him. So okay, he says this is what we're gonna do. Well, maybe this way is gonna be better, and I want her to mess some stuff up because that's what main characters do. They mess stuff up. And right now, it's like almost Demetrius making all the choices, and I just, yeah. Again, first draft was fine. I wrote notes to myself to stop that, and as I continue to write, I'm hoping that that doesn't continue happening. And now that I know about it and I can recognize it, I don't want that vibe. I don't want the Darkling and Elena vibe. I don't want it. Mm-mm. Though it's kind of unavoidable because it's essentially kind of very similar. Well, just for the fact that the Darkling and then my character Demetrius is, um, well, they're both immortal. They're both handsome, and my character is the young girl. Elena is the young girl. That's kind of the parallels, but I just don't want their actions to be the same. Yeah. Because I rated that book 5 stars when I first read it, but then I read it again like last year when Shadow and Bone, the show, was coming on. And I was like, why did I rate this 5 stars? This is not a 5 star book. This is a 3 star book. Just because of the relationship between Alina and the Darkling. But anyway, y'all, okay, I've been talking a lot, but that's where I am in my story. So, would you like to do another sprint? It would be the last one of the morning. Yeah. I'm like reeling in my head because I feel like it's gonna make writing writing the rest of Emerton scenes a little bit more difficult, kind of. Well, not really. I just need to make sure that I'm including her personality and not anybody else's, and giving her agency. Because right now she's not making any choices. She's just like, I mean, she's getting angry and saying like, "Tell me the truth about what you're planning. I won't be a pawn again." And then it's like, well, let me go be a pawn now. So don't she does need to be a pawn. Need her to make choices. Need her to make choices. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and do another sprint. 20 minutes on the clock. Let's get something done. Last one of the morning. And then I will be back tomorrow morning. And tomorrow morning I'm going to release, like, for accountability's sake, I'm going to release my schedule for the rest of the quarter, the whole quarter, 3 months, for my channel. And it's going to be good for, yeah. So feel free to hold me accountable to the schedule that I'm going to share with everybody. But I'm going to put on all my socials, and it's going to be great. Tomorrow's the first day of October, the best time of the year. I love October, November, and December. So I'm ready for it. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. And we'll talk more about that after. But let's go ahead and sprint and get something done. In 3, 2, 1. Okie dokie, Smokies. 'Tis the last of the day. Last one of the morning. Okay. So I got 251. I'm I'm in a different scene, trying a different approach. Again, just a first draft. I need to get something out there, and that's happening. So yeah, I got, what did I say? 251? Probably a little more than that because I wrote some on the last scene and then I started a new scene. But I don't remember where I stopped in the last scene, so this is where we are. So let me know what you got done in the comments. Yeah. I'm not sad. I mean, this is essential for the story. But yeah. But probably the scenes that I have written on these cards, which I only have these scenes, and then I have look at this section. There's one scene here, and then the rest of these cards are pretty much blank. What was on that one? I had one scene for the pinch point. So I only have Emerton's turning point scenes, and then everything that happens leading up to those scenes is blank in my mind. So I got a lot of work to do with Emerton's point of view, and that's totally fine. But I do believe a break will help me. So I'm content with going on a break from this book and not rushing the publication of it. So I am content with that. So let's see. City Loves Country got some editing and got a good is editing and got a good 3 pages done. Nice job. Congrats on those 3 pages. So yeah. I am content and honestly a little ready to put this little book to bed for a little bit and focus on exploring something else. So yeah, the rest of this day I will be working on Seed Among the Rocks and then finalizing my schedule for October, November, and December. Oh my gosh, why is my mom on here? I didn't even, oh, hi mom. I don't know why I'm pretending like I call my mom. Hi mommy. Good morning. Did you text me? I don't think you did. But good morning. I am working on my book. Now you got me all kinds of confused. I wasn't expecting to see Francine Johnson pop up on there. But hi. Yeah, what was I saying? I don't know, but I think I was saying I'm content on putting this little book baby to bed for at least 2 months. Yeah, and then I'm going to work on my Shakespeare retelling series, and that's like an epic thing. So I'm excited about that one. And for this book, my goal is still to get a solid draft that I can send to people done by the end of this year. So I wanted the first draft done by today. I don't think I'll have a completed first draft, but I'll have enough of a first draft done today, at least to give to someone and have somebody let me know if my direction is good. So I might try to start looking for a critique partner to give my mess of a manuscript to, and for them to get to whenever they want, and then it'll be out of my hands, and then I can just focus on the new book and then my channel and then writing some flash fiction and stuff. So, yeah, that is the plan. Tis the plan. So I'll be live again tomorrow morning. And then, like I said, I'll share the rest of my schedule for October, November, and December so that you can keep me accountable and so that I can stick to it. And then it'll be Preptober. So if anybody's doing Nano, let me know. I'll be going I haven't decided if Nano I will do daily live streams. I probably will because people like them. At least the people that are on my channel in the mornings like them. And then I'll probably get more people because it'll be Nano. So yeah, I probably will do daily Nano streams in November. And hopefully I put in for 2 weeks off at my job at the end of November. It hasn't been proved yet, but I'm hoping to get at least some of those days off so that I can focus on this writing career stuff. So yeah, that's what's happening. Okay, I'm gonna get off of here probably in the next couple of minutes. Checking my work email, nothing. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna get off of here and then go about my day. Yeah. So, thank you for hanging out with me, everybody who stopped in. I hope everyone has a great day and that they get whatever they need done today. And yeah, I'm going to get what I need done today before work, hopefully, so that I can actually focus on work. All right. That's all I got for the lovely people this morning. Thanks again for hanging out with me. And I'll see you all tomorrow morning, same time, same place. And for the rest of October, November, and December, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel. There'll be stuff, not just live streams, there'll be actual content. So, yeah. Again, I say bye like 7 times before I end. So, this is the last time. Bye. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. And happy day.